Hello and welcome to Pick a Card Palace. In today's Pick a Card reading, we will be answering the question, what do they like about you? For this reading, we have three options. This is option 1, this is option 2, and this is option 3. Let me hold this up to the camera so you can see it better. So this is option 1. It's a little guitar. This is option 2. It's a makeup compact. And this is option 3. It's a little, well, I guess it's like a walkie-talkie or some kind of cell phone, maybe old school, very old school. Okay, so again, this is option 1, option 2, and option 3. Once you've made your selection, you can scroll down to the description box and click on the link that will take you directly to your reading. Now I'll give you a chance to look at these some more and make your selection before we get started. Okay, so if you chose option 1, the guitar, this will be your reading. So again, we are answering the question, what do they like about you? And by the way, this is anyone. It could be anyone in your life. It could be someone you're romantically interested in or involved with, or a platonic connection, a family member, a boss, a coworker, a neighbor, whoever you want this to be about, you can make it about them. So let's see here. For option 1, what does this person who they're thinking of like about option 1? Let's see. Okay, we have judgment. What does this person like about option 1? We have the 7 of Cups. And let's get one more card here. What does this person like about option 1? And we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so let me see what's on the bottom of the deck here. We have the 3 of Coins. Okay, option 3. So to begin with, I notice here that we've got 2 out of 3 cards coming out as Cups cards. Now, if you're familiar with the Tarot, you probably know that Cups cards are about feelings and emotions. So this person who you're thinking of likes that you are an emotional person, that you perhaps show how you feel, you communicate how you feel, and that there's a certain directness and simplicity to the way that you express how you feel. They see a certain, perhaps, innocence or even childlikeness in the way that you express those feelings. And I would say this is not a bad thing, option 1. It suggests a certain purity, a certain open-heartedness. So this is something that they like about you. They also like that you seem to be quite an imaginative person, someone who perhaps is not what you might call a logical or linear, type of thinker, but instead someone who is more intuitive in their thought processes. And someone who's intuitive in their thought processes is able to connect a lot of things that don't, maybe on the face of it, appear to be connected. So it can be actually quite a positive and useful trait to have, to be able to, I would say, think outside the box and see things maybe that other people don't see, even though they're looking at the same data, the same collection of ideas or facts, or looking at the same situation. So this person who's on your mind, they like that about you. They like that you have this ability to see things maybe in a different and more holistic type of way. At the same time, though, you are concerned about feelings and emotions. So you're the type of person maybe who wants to make sure that other people are at ease emotionally. And when you interact with them, you don't come at it with an aggressive type of approach. Instead, as I said, you're just kind of open hearted and honest and pure, as it were. This person also likes that you have the ability to make clear choices, and you use your intuition and that ability to see kind of the whole picture and put it together in a unique way to make good decisions. They like that you're not a wishy-washy person. As they say, you let your yay be yay and you let your nay be nay. So they appreciate that. You know, and this sounds to me like they feel like you're somebody where they know where you stand, and they like that. Now, at the bottom of the deck here, we've got this Three of Coins energy, and this is about cooperation. They feel like you're the type of person who works well with other people, or maybe it's just that they feel like you work well with them. Either way, they like this kind of this kind of community spirit that you have. This way about you that is welcoming and, dare I say, inclusive and concerned about how other people feel. You know, now the coins certainly can suggest there's a certain practicality about you too, but we already talked about how you make kind of really clear and direct decisions, and so that could be kind of the more practical element coming in. But again, what is mainly coming through here is just that they like how you are emotionally. They appreciate that. Okay, so let's see what else this person likes about you, option one. So what does this person like about option one? Okay, we have the sun. We have the mountain. And we have the fish. Okay, and let me see what's at the bottom of the deck here. We have the man. Okay, so I'm sorry, I keep trying to, I guess my camera must be crooked. I'm trying to make this look nice on screen, but from my perspective, it just looks slanted. But okay, so this person, option one, again, appreciates your emotionality. They appreciate the positive energy that you exude, that you bring. They like that you are a truthful person. They like that you are clear about how you feel and what you think, and probably also what you want. Even though I will say, you know, you might have a tendency to waffle a bit at times, but you still come out on the end with a clear, definite choice about how you want to proceed about any given thing. This person also likes that you have the ability to overcome obstacles, that you can kind of see around the mountain, even though you can't physically see through it or over it. So again, the intuition is coming in here, where they like how you are able to solve problems in this way by bringing together different details in a way that can help you arrive at those clear and definite decisions that you're able to make. Now, I see here with this card at the bottom of the deck here, we've got the man. And this man here, let me show you, is kind of holding his hand to his chest where there's this kind of, I don't know what that is there. It looks like maybe a seashell and some, maybe some, I don't know what you call that. Would you call it like reef material growing off? It's not barnacles. Help me out in the comments if you know what that is. I don't know what the word is for it. But anyway, when I first saw it, I got this sense of kind of a heart-based energy coming through. And so again, this speaks to how you are a caring person and also a sincere person. This is something else that they like about you, option 1. Let's see, let's get one more line here, or maybe just a card or two actually, to see what it is that this person likes about you, option 1. So what does this person like about option 1? We have the table, and I'm just going to look at the bottom of the deck here. That is discovery. Okay, so this person likes how you have, again, this is speaking to how you have this warm and welcoming way about you, how you have the ability to set people in general, or just this person in particular, at ease, perhaps in social situations. They like your natural curiosity. Perhaps you are a good conversationalist because you ask interesting questions of the person, you know. So again, that element of thinking outside of the box and not being like a cookie cutter type of person. This person likes that about you, that they find it interesting that you are interested enough to ask different kinds of questions that maybe other people don't ask. Okay, so I'm going to end your reading here, option 1. Thank you very much for joining me. And if you like this reading and would like to see more readings like this is a new channel. So please give me a thumbs up or a like. Is that what it's called? No, it's called a thumbs up. Is it called a like? Okay, whatever it is that it's called here on YouTube. I'm sorry. You can give me that, or you can even subscribe, which would be great too. So anyhow, thank you again for joining me. And maybe join me again next time. I'm planning to have videos coming out probably twice a week, I would say. All right. Thank you again. I'm going to move on now to the next reading. Okay, so if you chose this makeup compact, option 2, this is going to be your reading. So the question we're asking today is, what do they like about you? And understand that this reading is for anyone who is on your mind and you want to know what they like about you. So it could be a romantic interest, a romantic partner, a neighbor, a friend, a coworker, a boss, a potential employer, anyone who's on your mind. A family member, did I say that? You get the idea by anyone, right? Okay, so let's see, option 2, how is this person who you're thinking of, what do they like about you? Okay, we have the Page of Swords. We have the Five of Swords. Let's see, we also have the Five of Discs. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. We have the Chariot. Okay, so now unlike option 1, for you, option 2, the person likes your intellect, the way you think, the way you communicate. Um, this is interesting. I don't want to say that you are necessarily to them like a mean-spirited person. However, they do seem to see you as someone who is smart as a whip and maybe sometimes speaks, again, truthfully, mind you, but not in the most charitable way, which is to say that maybe you're a truth teller, but you're harsh about it. Um, Now this is interesting because this reading is what they like about you. So I could see how this could be a likable trait. You know, someone who is very savvy, someone who understands the way the world works, understands human psychology, and maybe kind of like um, the seedy underbelly of that, and someone who then uses that to their advantage, shall we say. So this person sees you as someone who probably is really good at debate, someone who can convince other people um, of what to think or how to think or even what to do. Um, Now I can see again, I can see in a certain context how that could be useful. Like say in a job situation, you know, I don't know if you're asking about a potential employer or an actual boss, but I could see how this would be helpful. I could see how maybe a friend would like this kind of person to be friends with because maybe you can help them strategize and figure out how to approach people they're having problems with, shall we say. Um, Now, I'm also seeing here, though, there's an element of perhaps being overburdened by practical things in life, but at the same time being able to get by. This is showing someone who might at times struggle with, for example, finances or working with others in a in a what do you call it, team spirit. But at the same time, someone who is a hard worker and someone who can figure out how to um, change course if necessary and get the job done. Now, this is not coming through to me as a very romantic type of reading so far. So I don't know if this pile is right for someone who is thinking of a love interest, but you may, I mean, if this is resonating with you, by all means, stay tuned. And I'm going to draw some more cards here, so it might come out in other cards. Um, so yeah, let's see. Let's see what else we can find out about this person who's on your mind and what they like about you. So what does this person on option two's mind like about option two? Okay, we have the garden. We have the crossroads. And we have the tea kettle. Okay. what's at the bottom of the deck here? We have the bear. Okay. So again, this is giving me, like work type vibes. And again, and like I said, maybe this will resonate for you if it makes sense for you as how some romantic interest of yours is thinking. Then by all means, stay tuned. But yeah, I'm not seeing explicitly romantic type energy here. Um, Instead, though, now I will say, they might feel like there's a certain care and concern, that you can display. But I think that there's kind of a duality here that I'm seeing. It's like you can use your gifts for good or ill. Um, you can maybe be someone who seems like I said, you adjust according to the situation. You are a cunning person. They like that you are a cunning person, that you figure out how you should approach something, and that's how you approach it. And again, there's an intellectuality to that there. It's not really feelings based. It's not about necessarily being primarily concerned about other people or how they're going to take what you do. It's about the end goal. I would almost say the ends justifies the means for you. But again, this person likes that. They like that about you. Um, though I do again say, maybe, as I said, you do at times, what do they call it? Shoot first and ask questions later, and then you maybe regret. There's a sense here. Maybe sometimes you regret. I mean, maybe you're like I said, someone who will say things that sting. I mean, they hit the mark, but they sting other people, and only after you see the reaction and the fallout do you realize, hey, maybe that wasn't the best way to be. Um, but this person, they like that about you. They like that even though you may struggle at times, again, with this kind of issue, that you have a way of figuring things out and moving forward and actually reaching your goal. I do see that, again, there's some kind of social grace here. And that goes along with what I was saying in the beginning, that you have an ability to get people on board with whatever it is that you are talking about, for good or ill. Okay, so let me just grab another couple of cards here for you, option 2, about this person. So this person on your mind, what do they like about you? Okay, we have L gentrification. Let's see if I can move these up. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have La Bomber Jacket. Now, notice the scorpion on the back of this jacket. And this is going along with what I was saying, is that, maybe your words sting at times. You're on the mark. You're over the target. But maybe that's not always holistically the best thing from the interpersonal point of view. So yeah, this person does like that, though. They kind of feel like you're maybe edgy, or like you don't care, like you don't care if it hurts somebody, because you're mostly interested in the truth and in reaching your goal. But here with the L gentrification card, I do see, this person sees you as being classy. They see you as being classy, debonair, I guess. Perhaps they think you are well dressed. like I said, there's something about you that allows you to convince people of what you're saying or what you want to see happen. So this person likes that. They like that you are a cunning strategist, it looks like. Okay, very interesting option two. But I will leave your reading here. And thank you very much for joining me. If you like this type of reading, be sure to like this video or give it a thumbs up. I don't remember which thing that is here on YouTube. And consider subscribing. Okay, so I'm now going to move on to option three. Just clear everything off of the deck here. Okay, so if you chose this little old school cell phone slash walkie-talkie, this will be your reading. And we are asking the question, what do they like about you? And the they can, for the record, be anyone who's on your mind. It can be romantic or platonic or familial or occupational or neighborly. Anyone who's on your mind. So let's see, how is this person, what does this person, excuse me, like about option three? What do they like about you, option three? Okay, we have the Three of Hearts. And the Ten of Clubs. Let's see here. We got at the bottom of the deck the Queen of Clubs, which says good luck. I'm going to put that there. Try to make this look somewhat even. Okay, so what does this person on option three's mind like about option three? We have the Sun. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Emperor. Okay, option three. So this person on your mind likes that you are fun to be around. I don't know if you're the life of the party. I picture you more so like, I would say maybe a cross between Scarlett O'Hara and, is it Marilyn Monroe in that movie Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend? Somebody check that for me. Or maybe a slightly more modern iteration. For you youngsters, you may have to look this up, but I think Madonna did a kind of a rendition of this famous scene from that Marilyn Monroe movie in one of her music videos. And I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, the name of the song is Material Girl. That's the Madonna song. Go look at the video, you see what I mean. Here, I see you, option three, as kind of being the center of attention in a good way. And this is how that person on your mind sees you. They see you as being exciting and attractive and compelling and witty and funny. Like I said, just like really entertaining to be around. Now, I don't know if they feel like that maybe is at times too much. You know, like you come on really strong that way to them. I'm not trying to imply that you are somehow off-putting to people. Because I just said, you know, like you're the center of attention. People are drawn to you from this person on your mind's perspective. I don't say, oh, I'm, you know, just a potato. You know, maybe that's how you see yourself. Option three, I hope not. And stay tuned to this channel, Pick a Card Palace, so you can find some more videos that and readings that will help you to embrace your inner, I don't know what you want to call it, your inner starlet. I don't know, your inner movie star. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, what I am implying here, though, is that this person may be overwhelmed by how attractive and charming you are. Like, they feel it is too much for them to handle. Okay, I don't know. Is this a romantic interest for you here? Option three, interesting. If so, if not, also interesting. But yes, so they see you shining brightly. Option three, they see you being yourself. So there's kind of like an ease to what you do, but it still is just like very highly attractive to them, and from their perspective to other people as well. Um, yeah, you have kind of a take charge energy here. You know, like I said, someone who is very self-possessed, someone who would matter of factly say, "Oh well, yes, darling, you know, get lots of attention, but that's because I'm very interesting." And again, not necessarily like in an arrogant type of way, just matter of factly stating uh, what is. Okay, so let's see what else. What else? This is interesting. Option three. For option three, this person on their mind, what do they like about option three? Okay, we have the coffin, the crossroads, and the bouquet. Let me see what's at the bottom of this deck. We have the clover. Okay, so option three. This doesn't have to be the case, but I'm getting very Sagittarian energy here. This is very Sagittarius. So if you're not a Sagittarius, maybe, I don't know, check your astrology chart. You might actually have Sagittarius in there and you don't know it. You know, maybe you weren't born under the sign of Sagittarius with your sun sign, but maybe your moon sign or your rising sign or your Venus sign. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this person sees you again. Like what they like this cheerful, happy, positive, optimistic type of energy about you. You're coming through as somebody who's like game for anything, like I'll try anything once type of person. You know, you're very charming, but I think we already touched on that. They see you as being very charming. They see you as someone who's got a lot of options. So maybe this is actually a romantic interest of yours, or at least I don't know. You know, they somehow are getting the impression that you've got perhaps a number of people who are interested in you, probably romantically, but you know, let's just say, for example, for the sake of this reading, because it could be about anyone on your mind, that maybe this is kind of if this is like for a work person, a work related person you're thinking of. I mean, maybe they feel like you've got professional options, you know, like you could stay at that company, or you could go to another one, or you could get another job in another department, or you know, they feel like you're not someone who's just stuck wherever you are, or that has to take whatever you can get. Um, Now there is an interesting kind of vibe here, though. you know, it seems that they like that you're able to close the door on situations and people. Maybe you decide that they're not for you, you're not interested anymore, for whatever reason, that you can kind of make a clean break. Oh, that is interesting. Option 3. Okay, so, oh, okay, that card just wants to flip out. I'm not going to take this and lay it down on the table, but I will acknowledge it wants to be in this reading. This is the tree. So I was going to ask, what do they like about you? You know, all this stuff I've said before maybe doesn't really align with this, but they see you as being quite stable and a reasonable person and dependable, strong. Okay, so let's see what actual cards come out when I pull for this question. So for option 3, what does the person on their mind like about option 3? Okay, we have the umbrella. I'm going to put that there. And look at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, we have the bonnet. Okay. Now, this is interesting because this person sees you as being able to protect yourself. They see you as someone who can take care of themselves. Maybe there's a sense of not necessarily needing help or assistance, that you're just able to be independent. And they like that. Okay, I'm going to end the reading on that lovely note, option 3. So thank you for joining me, and if you like this reading, please give it a like or a thumbs up, whatever they do on YouTube, and consider subscribing. Thank you again. I'm going to read, actually, I think I'm going to leave my reading right here. This is the last option. All right, thank you, and have a nice day or evening. Goodbye.